Hi Gemini, welcome to my channel and welcome here if you are new, my loves. My name is Lauren and today we're going to get started for your July 2024 love tarot reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're going to start off today by pulling some of these astrology cards to get the overall theme of your month for July. So let's see. The theme in love for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We have relationship. Okay, perfect. So there's a spotlight on a significant relationship here. Interesting, because not all of these cards are relationship oriented, but there's something very special this month or significant. Think someone's thinking about you, you're thinking about somebody. You could also be reflecting on certain oppositions in a partnership, or thinking about how you can change or evolve in a particular dynamic with somebody. There's something here about radical change to maybe the way you perceived a relationship to go, in terms of like if it's going to be long term, how you're going to be approaching this connection is going to be shifting. The way you're going to be thinking about this connection is going to be shifting. And perhaps your plans for the future are becoming more set in stone, or they're shifting to something that is more in alignment with your internal values. So for example, like if you're not somebody who is monogamous, some of you could be opening up to the idea of polyamory or something like that, where you're dating multiple people, because Uranus is all about change and the unconventional. And so with Activate here, your relationships are bringing a certain level of not only like confrontation to inner parts of you, but also getting you to think bigger. You're feeling very activated and very energized this month, particularly in the home life and in your relationships. So let's get into your tarot now and really attune to the person on your mind side of things, your side of things. Let's get into it. How are you showing up in this connection? We have the Six of Swords and the Page of Cups. How is this person showing up in this connection? Queen of Wands and Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so you could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You could also be dealing with a Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. What is the obstacle? Strength. And how is this person viewing you currently? Knight of Swords and the Page of Swords. And how are you viewing this person currently? Ten of Pentacles. Five of Swords in reverse. I definitely sense, Gemini, that you've been going through a bit of an ego death here, or needing to surrender some pride, and you have been doing that. Like, I definitely feel like you've been consciously trying to let your guard down in some way. I think you realize that in the past, anxieties were getting the most of you in your relationships, to the point where maybe you felt disconnected from your Empress energy, which is somebody who's confident, self-assured, very magnetic. And it's almost like these limiting beliefs were sabotaging your ability to connect, be vulnerable, and they kept you in this state of defensiveness. And I see you actually dropping these defenses now, and you're also recognizing that this person is as well, or they need to. I'm feeling like with strength in the opposition, or what isn't working with the obstacle, this is feeling like more is needed in terms of your self-expression towards each other. And there needs to be greater self-control around any sort of reactivity in the dynamic, because what I'm picking up on is like a heavily reactive response that I'm seeing between you and this person. So like the Knight of Swords, Page of Swords, both of these cards can be very like harsh and impulsive. And I almost feel like with that Five of Swords as well, that's a card of conflict as well. but it feels like this is how they're viewing you and this is how you're viewing them. They're seeing you as somebody who is a bit distant right now and can definitely hurt them with your words. And I think what's needed here is more compassion in your speech towards one another, and you create that compassion through having compassion for yourself first and foremost. So how is this person showing up? I feel like you're dealing with somebody here who's definitely invested in you still with that Seven of Pentacles, but it's almost like they're waiting for something to change or grow. They could be waiting for you to develop more confidence in yourself with the Queen of Wands, or they could be really actively working on their confidence. I definitely see that you are in a place where you want to move forward from conflict or things that have felt heavy or burdensome with that Six of Swords, and you're wanting to have this fresh start, this new beginning here. I also think that you see this person, this is how you're viewing them, as someone that you could build something concrete with. You see them as somebody that you could go the distance with, and if you were to work on this relationship or work on the way that you think about each other or think about yourselves, the relationship itself will harmonize. So I'm definitely seeing a lot of anxieties here. So there's some personal work that you could each individually do. And if you are interested in doing that personal work to overcome your anxieties in relationship, I actually have a one-on-one program from Anxious to Empress, which is 6 weeks of one-on-one coaching with me, where I help you break free of destructive beliefs, patterns of thinking, so that you can truly accept, align, and harmonize with sacred union. So it definitely feels like you guys are overcoming something very major in terms of your resistance to love or your resistance to collaborate. Let's see what you're overcoming here and what this person is overcoming. You are overcoming vision or Neptune. So again, something about seeing, right? Seeing something clearly. Perhaps there's been things that have been in the dark for you because Neptune brings a level of haziness. This person is overcoming the Ascendant card, which is entrance. Okay. Let's get some clarifiers. Think. Motion. I think that you're gaining more control over the way you respond in this connection. And the more you purify your perception of how you see this person, whether you're, seeing them as guilty or innocent, like this is a big deal, right? When we constantly see somebody in our life through the lens of guilt or through the lens of disrespect or like not honoring them, not feeling like they deserve our respect, we can definitely self-sabotage the connection even if we don't want to. Now, I feel like for them, when it comes to you, they are overcoming this thinking as well, thinking about the connection in a way that isn't serving it. So we have confrontation, like getting on the defensive, right? When things aren't working the way that they want them to, or when they feel like you are attacking them, they go into defense mode as well, versus like not taking it personally and presencing it or creating space for it. So there's a lot of defensive Martian confrontational energy here that I think both of you, it would serve you to get a handle on this so that this relationship can actually grow and can actually flourish with that Seven of Pentacles. Now, in the extended reading, we're going to go deeper. We're going to tune into this person's feelings, their intentions, their next move, what they would say to you if they could, as well as the likely outcome between you guys. And if you'd like to book a 60-minute live call with me for a tarot reading. We also do an energy tune-up. We scan your aura. We do an energy cleanse. That is 60 minutes long. It's only $111 USD. I will link that in the description box below. And finally, you can always book a free discovery call for my one-on-one mentorship. I currently have 3 spaces available to start as soon as possible for From Anxious to Empress. So I'm sending you guys a ton of beautiful energy, Gemini. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.